Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to May. It has been a beautiful start, but it also is retrograde. So, part of this process is just taking it with ease and grace. And that always is a little bit of a challenge. Always. Because we are in a technical world these days. And so, as we get through and we connect with all these technical things like our internet and our computer and our phones and all these things, there's times when things aren't going to always go exactly as we would want them to. And part of that is to just take some nice deep breaths and release and let it go because that's just, sometimes it's just source telling us to take it easy and to take it slower and good morning. And that it's, it to maybe relax and let it go with the flow. And going with the flow is something that can be a challenge, but it is also a beautiful thing once we can get in with that, connecting with our heart space and releasing all that stuff that's going on with our mind and really, really grounding our body, connecting with all the beauty that is with Mother Nature and really just is around us. We have so many beautiful things. And as we come in with our heart, we can really connect. We can just let everything go and allow the flow to occur. And that's such a beautiful thing to be able to do. And part of retrograde is to allow our ourself to just connect with all those things that are going on in the in the inside world and be able to release all the stuff that no longer aligns on the outside and be able to feel more levels of this. So it's so beautiful as we can move in deeper in our aspects. And these retrogrades are just beautifully aligned for space. It's like a pause. Here we have a pause to connect with ourselves, and then we move up a level, and then we pause and we connect, and then we move up another level. And it's so beautifully ordained how they it works that way. So I was aligned to, and it's funny because I haven't picked up this book in probably at least 2 years, but it was told to me through a meditation to use this book in particular for today because I had asked my higher self and the Akashics. I was like, well, should I do a meditation of my own today to clear the space, or should I use one that I have? Because I have a lot of different books that I go to for resources. And they told me to not go to one of my books that I normally go to, but to pick up this book in particular. So I am going back to one of a book that I really, really, truly love, and it's Sylvia Browne's Book of Angels. And I love this book because it really explains all the different angel phylums. It's really a beautiful book. I started using this when my kitties are coming in to talk with us today too. I started using this book when I was working when I first started to become a light worker. I went through 3 different levels of light worker certification. And my first level, in here, I'm going to lose, no, I won't lose my spot. Um, it, it's really cool because it talks not only about the phylums, it has different meditations, but it really goes in depth about all the different phylums with it and discusses that. So I really like that about this book. Namaste to you too. So today, and I love to just let my intuitive abilities connect and pick a meditation. And today I did that as well. And it told me to do a real brief meditation on protection and removal of negativity. So that's what I was going to do real quick. And then we'll pull a couple cards to see what Source has to say. So if you want to just take some nice deep breaths and ground yourself, Mother Gaia, Source, breathing up and down your pillar a few times to calm and relax yourself. Sit or lie comfortably in a meditative position. Oh, this isn't the one I was thinking. You're going to give me another one. Okay. Close your eyes and relax your feet. Relax each and every digit of your feet, feeling them sink deeper and deeper into the roots of Mother Gaia. Feeling your feet, your ankles, your calves, and your knees gently relaxing deeper. Feeling this nice, deep richness of Mother Gaia soaking in to your thighs, your knees, your buttocks, all the way up, deeper and richer. Feeling this nice, deep, rich, thick connection of Mother Gaia going all the way up, relaxing all the way up through the trunk of your body, feeling it relaxing all the way around your hips and your arms, all the way up, up, up your spine, feeling all the way into your shoulders, feeling your shoulders gently relaxing, feeling this nice, deep, thick grounding from Mother Gaia. With each and every breath, you feel your fingers, your neck, and your head slowly relaxing as we now call in our angels, our archangels, our ascension masters, our spirit guides, and Source to connect with us deeply and richly through all dimensions and fields. We surround ourselves with this beautiful white, purple, and gold light as we ask Mother Gaia to send in the thrones to protect and watch over us and all that are connected with us, all extensions in the here and now. Releasing all cords, all attachments, all um, all cords, all attachments, all curses and vows that are no longer for your highest of highest good. Now feeling, seeing, or connecting with this beautiful gold light and colors emanating from the throne's wings. Feel, see, or sense them as they connect and bring in these beautiful swords, cutting away all the darkness and the adversity in your fields. Koshikanana kashikene koshokono. Shikene kashikono koshokono. You may even connect with symbols, light codes, and euphoric feelings in the here and now. Shikene koshokono kosheshe. Feel this divine peace, divine joy, and divine pure love that ascends upon you, trickling down from your cortical chakra, your crown chakra, all the way down through each and every chakra. Shokonaka shikanoko shokono. Shokonoko shikanonoko shokonoko teta shokono. Opening up gently your third eye, your throat, your upper heart chakra, your thymus, your heart, all the way down into the pill, and clearing, activating your pillar in the here and now. Feel, sense this as these beautiful connections, these heads, these tips, all the way from your head to the tip of your toes. And you feel these little feathers connecting, the thorns, as the thorns connect and cut away with their little swords. Now, as you ask the Father, the Source, and sense the the principalities and their army of beauty to come in steadfast with this stoic connection. They stand with their virtues and the dominions in the here and now. And their sentinel figures, we ask, but nothing for this higher barrier of love, peace, protection, and euphoric joy to come in into all aspects of our pillar in the here and now. Feeling this coming up, up your pillar from Mother Gaia, connecting, feeling this now that you are surrounded by the loved ones. One last time. Now, every time you are in dire straits, feel this beautiful connection as you can now feel this beautiful connection of your own angels, your principalities, your thrones, connecting with you in the here and now. Shokonike shikeniko jojo shikono dokotene. Shikono koche shikeniko dojo shikono. Feel this beautiful grounding of this peace, this joy, and rejuvenation, connecting into all aspects of your pillar in the here and now. Oshokonete shikene, shokonoko shikene. We now seal this space and thank our thrones, our principalities, Source, Mother Gaia, all of our angels, our Akashic records, our Akashic messed that up. Our Akashic assistants from our Akashic board, and all of our other angelic and spiritual beings in the here and now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sealing this up, we now come back to the here and now. Blessings. It is done. Now, we now find out what Source has to say. And you're probably going to tell me it's okay to mess up, Christina. But whatever it is, we will. Here's some selenite. I will clear. You're welcome. You're welcome. Morning. Okay. This one is just going to be for everyone. I'm using my quantum oracle. Let's see what I have to say. I can tell we're all going through this big transformational period right now, and then right about to hit a big upgrade. But we'll see what Source has to say. Blessings. Okay. First one is courage. Right now, we're in the process of going through a lot of transformational periods. And as we go through them, Source, Mother Gaia is telling us to have courage, to, and look, if you, I don't know if you can see, I'm always showing it in the opposite. There it is. You're walking towards the light. You're walking towards the light. And so as you step, I mean, a lot of times we don't know what we're walking into. Most of the time we don't know what we're walking into. But yeah, it's been really crazy. Mercury retrograde for most of us, I think, right now. But the thing is, a lot of times is to just have the courage and to know that we are working towards, to keep our manifestation, what we're working towards be very committed to that thought process, to whatever you're doing, and to have courage. And also to know that Source, that Mother Gaia is there for us, and to have that energy and believe that they are there. Because when you believe that they are there, they will respond and be there for you. When you think, oh gosh, no one's ever there for me, Source is never going to, respond. No one's ever going to assist me, then that's what you're going to get. That's what Source is going to show you. But when you walk towards the light and you say, I am going to do this, I believe in myself, and I know that Source is going to be there for me, that is the scariest thing in the world. But that is the first step in a quantum leap. Because when you're walking towards something that you know is for your highest and best, and you just believe with all your might, and then you take that big step knowing in your heart that Source, Mother Gaia, your angels are going to be there, that's when they really are. And the first quantum leap is always the hardest, because it's like jumping off of a mountain with hoping, praying that there's a net underneath of Source energy, and then and hope, you just pray that there is, because you are putting so much belief that there is. And the first time it's like, whoa, you jump, and whoa, it's like you're a kid jumping and you're scared, but then all of a sudden there is. Nancy, you say, I am ecstatic, but scared too, because of my spiritual experiences and synchronicities. Daily angel numbers. Think I know my twin flames who come back feel crazy energy shifts. And this week, starting having my ears clogged and bringing now to pressure and headaches to I'm freaked a little bit. Yeah, so all those like synchronicities, that's them telling you, hey, we're there, we're with you, we're supporting you, we're showing you the synchronicities are you are in sync, you are in alignment. We're we're on your side. So the more you see those synchronicities, the more they're cheering you on, the more they're showing you we're going to have that net. It is a scary feeling, but it's also a exhilarating feeling. It's when you feel scared, but you also feel like you're doing something that is totally with what you should be doing. That is when you're doing it right. And it's a weird feeling at first, and the more you do it, the more you know what you're looking for. So it's kind of a the next card is professional assistance. If you're they're telling us to it's not bad to feel to need to reach professional assistance. um, I can't tell you how many times I've gone and gotten professional assistance. My angels, I consider, are professional assistants. My archangels are professional assistants. I can't tell you how many times they've lived, and know more than me. I talk to Melchizedek. Talk to Serapis Bay. I talk to Archangel Michael. I talk to, you know, I'm talking to Kuan Yin. I'm talking to Buddha. You know, who there's so many professional assistants out there. Then there's the other people, quantum masters, other light workers, other coaches, all those other people who are also doing this with me. Whatever that professional assistance looks like to you, that's totally fine. You can get professional assistance by going and meditating. You can get professional assistance by talking to another light worker or coach. Do what aligns with you on your soul level, but there's so many different ways of getting professional assistance. Now, dark thoughts. Dark thoughts, they're saying as we go into this maze, it's very common to have dark thoughts. And what I love to look at it as, when we are manifesting or when we're really doing anything, it's whatever we are focusing on is what grows. So when I started doing quantum, I started to release a lot of different things that I was not um, ready to grow in my life. So, whatever you are not interested in growing, you might want to stop thinking about it. And when you do, if you can't stop thinking about it, you can either go and get professional assistance, or you can think of what I like to do again is think of three other things that are positive. I like to refocus my thoughts and say, okay, I've been thinking a lot about, this bill that I'm not sure how to pay yet, or, this other problem with my pet or my friend or whatever. What I'll do is I'll think, okay, what can I control? What can I do right now? What do I have the ability to do? And so then I change my personal perception and look at all the things in my mind, in my world that I can do right at this moment. If I'm not sure how I'm going to buy my groceries next week, well, at least I know what I'm going to make, I think, oh, well, what can I do? I can make dinner for tonight and release that. And go and just start thinking about um, this right now, and it brings me back to focus, back to right now, and I start thinking about all that, so I can at least release it. So anytime you're having those dark thoughts, you can go back and refocus on those things. Sometimes it will go back to, it was, there, my dark thoughts, I would have times of depression, anxiety, where it would go back as simple as, well, at least I had dinner tonight, or I had a place to sleep tonight, or I had clean water to drink today. It will be basic things, or, but at least they were there, whatever those have to be. It's still, giving yourself that right there. And then those things grow because you're grateful for those basic things. And then the next day you're like, wow, I had that, but I also had this. I had, you know, um, I had time with my family, or I had, a beautiful time outside my yard, or, and they start to grow and manifest into other beautiful things that you see because you're starting to focus on the here and now, if that makes sense. So that's with the dark thoughts. And then it brings back to focus, and it brings back to awareness, and it brings it all. Yes, shadow work can be very difficult, but it can also bring awareness to us. And it also, shadow work, above, so below. So the more you go down and heal and work with those shadows, the more you find all of your gifts that you can bring up above. So we are like the tree of life. So the more we go down to our roots, the more we can extend our branches above. So it's a beautiful thing how that works. So I'm going to Jason. I am feeling called to read your cards today. Okay, why? But I am. So I'm gonna read your cards. You are welcome, Nicholas. And these cards are from the Star Temple. Okay. Let's see what. Felt like they were sticking for a second. Okay. Your first one is Goddess of Balance. And really, it could be God or Goddess, but it's Electra. It's bringing in equality. I create and faster reciprocate relationships. So it's coming in that my ear makes my ear itch. I create and faster. So it's feeling like your relationships right now are not completely balanced or equal. It's like very almost one-sided, or you're one is giving a lot and the other is it feels it's like a 20/80 is what it feels like. So she is coming in to tell you to assist with equality and balance, and really look for reciprocal relationships, ones that are going to reciprocate what you're truly intending, We don't want to use the word want because that pushes it away. So whatever you're intending, I'm feeling that you, like the next 3 days to a week, it would be a really good time to write down, or think about it and then write down all of the things that you value in a relationship. And then as you do that, your reticular activating system is going to show you, your third eye. It's going to show you where those things are. So you're going to start just looking for those types of relationships. And so as you start to write that down, you're going to start saying, okay, is this type of relationship for my highest good? And I see you doing this for the next 3 to 4 months. It could even extend into the next 6 months. So you're going to start evaluating what is in your highest good. And this is going to kind of like move you up into new frequencies, because you have been doing a lot of it's like it will also help you from repeating those same patterns, because what they're showing me is, okay, so it says the Cosmic Enchantress, and this is wishcraft, not witchcraft, wishcraft. I attract a steady flow of abundance. Now, abundance can be a lot of different things. It's not just financial. Abundance, what I'm seeing, I mean, yes, there's a little bit of financial in here, but most of it, like at least 70 or 80% of that is love, is you receiving the type of true acceptance, unique quality in your life that you're giving, but you're not receiving the same. So this is going to assist you in looking for what you're really truly looking, in finding what you're looking to attract. And as you do this, you're going to raise your own standards and your own confidence. It's showing that your confidence, your solar plex and sacral chakra are going to balance and align more. And I can just feel them opening and aligning through this process. It's also going to bring in, it says, after the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. And it's the finale is what it comes in. And I see this within about 6 months. And it says the Empress of the Night. And so at the end, it's like I feel you standing on this platform, and it's almost like you're going to be 2 or 3 steps vibrationally above where you are now, because you will have chosen what your intentions are, and your boundaries are going to reflect that. So, yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you. You're very, very welcome. So, let me look up here. Carol, I'm feeling you today. You're here. Oops, I don't know why these are. Thank you, Stacy. Okay. Okay. Let's see if Carol's here. If Carol doesn't answer, then I'm going to do someone else. Thank you. Well, I'm not getting a response from Carol, so I'm going to do Jerry. Jerry, are you here? Huh, I wonder why. It's strange that that is happening. Okay. It probably is. Okay, well, Nicholas, I'll do you then. How about that? Okay. Let me get your intention, or I gotta. Yeah, probably is. Okay, so Nicholas. Okay. Okay, here you go. Okay, your first one, Nicholas, is the Central Sun. I love this card. I don't know why, but I just do. It's so beautiful. I guess it's talking about abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. And I'm feeling like this is going to be coming. It's just like you've been asking for something, and they're telling you that it's going to start coming in within 3 to 6 weeks. For some reason, 4 weeks from now is really prevalent. So they're telling you that it's coming. It's coming. Whatever you've been asking for is it's on its way. And in the process, you're working on clearing. There's some cords and attachments that have been connected to your third eye and seeing the whole picture. You've been working on this through the process of the Mercury retrograde, and I'm feeling meditations you've been doing. They're also showing me grounding would be also very helpful, like just sitting outside, walking, hiking, even doing some essential oils on your feet would be really helpful. And this is going to help activate your third eye. Tree oils, frankincense are going to be really helpful for your feet. And even using frankincense up and down your spine would be really helpful as well. And I'm also feeling like activating your solar plex and sacral chakra will also help your third eye activation as well. Because there's some, you still have just a few cords and stuff that you're working on in your third eye, especially in the back, has to do with ancestral beliefs that you are having problems releasing. And there's still there's probably, it feels like at least 6 to 8, quite a few of them still that you're still working on. And this is going to take a little bit of time. And that's why they're saying this has not come as fast as you would like it to. But it's still in the process, and just to keep working. Heavy on wrists and ears. Yeah. Using them on your feet is really, really effective. So it works. I love them on my feet. In fact, I use them on my feet every day, and I use them on my children's feet too. So, and then, and it's funny because I'll smell them from my feet all the way up my whole body all day long. But that's a side thing. We could talk about essential oils someday for a whole live. But anyways, and then they're showing that the last one is Palladian activation. This is going, let me feel. Yeah, because I feel like this is going to start. It's almost like it's started, but it's going to continue on all the way into September, because you're already working with the Palladians, working with this activation, but the light codes are going to just continue on. They're getting really strong. I mean, you're receiving the light codes now, but they're going to continue on all summer. You're going to get a whole lot of them in during the Lion's Gate, and they're going to finally ease out in September, but they're going to continue on all the way into that. Tell them thank you. I love working with all of my star seeds, so tell them thank you. Yes. So yeah, I go visit all of them when I meditate. So yes, thank you. Yeah, but I can feel them working with you all the way into September, um, maybe even a little bit of October. So you're gonna they're continuing, and they're working. They're working on releasing these old thought patterns, and also bringing up your light quotidian. So they're really working with you. It's very beautiful. Thank you. This is the gateway of light activation. I said that I had a person or place. He said a place. I looked it up and it was. That's so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. It truly is a gift. Yeah. There's so many beautiful places that we can connect to. And it's so beautiful, and that's what I love to do during the activations, is connect to all these different places and feel the energy, because the energy in all these places is unique, and we can connect and feel and receive the energy from these places, and that also gives us healing codes and raises our vibration in different ways. And it's so, so beautiful. That's some of my favorite things to do during meditations and activations. So, oh, thank you. You are too. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Well, you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll be working with the chakras tomorrow with Yogesh. We're going to start talking about all the chakras. So I'm excited about that. You guys have a wonderful day and so many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon.